Hello, everybody. So, this is episode 6 of Things This Week. So, there are 3 things this week, and I just want to go ahead and get started. What are some things that you purchased this week that you probably shouldn't have? Well, I only bought one thing because I'm sort of a homebody. So, the one thing I did buy, it finally got cold here, or cold enough here, that I actually went to Starbucks. And now that I'm TTCing, I stopped going to Starbucks and I stopped drinking Coke and whatever, but I just couldn't help it. It was just so cold outside, and I was like, it would be the perfect day for just, a grande white chocolate mocha. So yeah, that was my thing that I bought this week. What are some movies that make you cry every time you watch them? And there is a 5-movie limit. I only have one, just because I'm not a big crier. Like, I'm not very emotional when it comes to movies. But that one is actually a documentary, and it's not a movie. But I will still tell you what it is. It's on Netflix, and it's called Dear Zachary. It is completely sad and devastating, and yeah. I won't give too much away. What it is the filmmaker of this movie, or this documentary, had a childhood friend who was killed by the mother of his child. And he goes around talking to the family members and making a video for the baby about his dad. So it's really, really sad, and it just made me cry, and it really surprised me that I cried about a documentary. So yeah, let's see. If you had to teach someone something, what would you teach them? Well, I am a music educator. So you can imagine, that's what I would teach them. If I was teaching adults, it would be different. Like non-musicians, if I would teach non-musicians something, I would teach them what it takes to learn how to play an instrument. Just because what I think that would give them is more of a appreciation for what it takes to play or make music. I don't think a lot of adults understand that, of how your brain works how it works differently when you're playing an instrument. And I think that would also, try not to get onto my soapbox, but I think that would also help when it comes to budgeting issues, to help the music programs and the art programs to stay afloat rather than being the first ones to get cut. When you're playing an instrument, you're completely in a different world, but you have to get to that point. When you first start an instrument, it's all about technique. It's all about the way of thinking. You have math in there. You have a lot of math. You're basically breaking everything apart. You have a lot of muscle memory that's going on and everything. All these different connections in your brain, which makes your brain function in a different way. And that's part of the reason why children who are in band or in music in general tend to excel or do really well in math. It's because math is breaking things apart and figuring out how things work together, and that's basically what you're doing in music. So yeah, that'd be something that I would teach. And that's pretty much it. That's a really short video. So yeah, I will see y'all back here next week for episode 7. Alright, bye.